If you're a business owner, what's the most important skill in the world that you can learn? And no, it's not getting attention on social media, Google ads, or even sales. The single biggest lever that you can pull to 10x your business is learning how to hyper-focus. Because without it, you'll never get anything done, your business won't take off, and you'll never reach your full potential. So in this quick video, I want to share with you 3 weird ways that I've found that help me hyper-focus to get more done in 1 week than most people get done in a month, which has resulted in the most amount of success that I have personally ever experienced, and will work for you no matter what type of business or project you're working on right now. Because literally after trying everything else that your favorite guru preaches, these 3 weird hacks are the easiest to start doing right now with little to no extra effort. They don't involve nose strips, Adderall, or dunking your bollocks in ice water. And the last hack is 100% free software that'll not only make you more money, but it'll actually make you a more productive person without sacrificing your personal life or having to shave your head to meditate atop of Mount Kilimanjaro. Weird focus hack number 1, the magic black box strategy. Something that you use every day is actually killing your focus and productivity. Of course, I'm talking about the magic black box in our pockets. Now, this thing has been a blessing and a curse with its vibrant, colorful media available 24/7, constantly buzzing with notifications, giving us a steady flow of dopamine, validating that we are, in fact, living a better life than our old friends from high school. It can be hard to get anything done. But here's a quick hack I bet you didn't know, and even the great Alex Hormozi swears by it. If you change your phone to black and white, you'll find that you pick it up less and you just get more done. Now, it's really simple to do. You can go to Settings, Accessibility, Display and Text Size, scroll down to Color Filters, open that up, then toggle the color filter to on. This will make your whole phone black and white. Now, while this might sound silly and insignificant, you'll find that it doesn't give you the same tickle in your hypothalamus every time you pick it up and start mindlessly scrolling. And eventually, you'll just start using your phone like a tool. And personally, when I'm in a period of intense hyperfocus, my phone is always in black and white because it's an absolute game changer, allowing me to get way more done and stay more focused. But that's only part 1 of the magic black box strategy. And what I'm going to say might upset a few of you, but you know that deep down, it's facts. So, if you have your notifications on all day, every day, for all your apps on this thing, it means that everyone and their dog has control of your attention, and you might just value the validation of others more than your own success. You see it all the time, don't you? You're with some mates and someone posts something in the group chat, and everyone's eyes at the table immediately dart to the ping that just came from their phone, picking it up and getting sucked straight back in. So, what's the solution? Well, turning off your notifications in every app is a pain in the butt. But the easiest way to do this, and again, this is going to sound silly and insignificant, but turn on Do Not Disturb mode. My phone is always on Do Not Disturb if I'm in a period of hyper focus. 24/7 Do Not Disturb. This is another massive hack that I've found that 10x my ability to hyper focus and lock in without my flow constantly being interrupted by unimportant messages and notifications. I found that I could go long stretches of hours without checking my phone and having to constantly then context switch back and forward all the time. But do not worry, I can already hear the excuses being typed out in the comments below. You can set your phone so if there is an emergency and mum needs to let you know that Mr. Snuffles is at the vet, it will break Do Not Disturb mode and notify you. But you know, ask ChatGPT how to do that. This is not a tech channel. I'm not MKBHD. Weird focus hack number 2, spend some money. We've all seen pictures of Jeff Bezos back in the day building Amazon from his garage with a spray painted sign on the wall that says Amazon.com. Or Zuckerberg building Facebook from his home office made from a stack of books. Or Elon Musk sleeping on the floor of some ratty apartment during the day and coding all through the night. Now, this is great for them, but I have to say it doesn't work for me. and I kind of feel like no one says this, but spend some damn money on your office or your work environment to make it a space you actually look forward to coming to every single day. Buy a nice clickety-clackety keyboard, a fancy standing desk. Invest into the monitor that you stare at every day for 18 hours. A nice pair of headphones, some good lighting, a nice candle so your room doesn't smell like BO all day, and maybe even a plant or two. Because why would you ever be excited about working in a pigsty with cables hanging from the ceiling that smells like rotten fish? Now, personally, my environment is so important to getting anything done. My office is my happy place. Everything is optimized and just so, the way I like it. Which makes it a treat to come here and plonk my butt down on this ridiculously expensive chair and get to work. And bonus tip, now this is going to make me sound like some sort of Jeffrey Dahmer psychopath here, but through those expensive headphones, the thing that I have found that gets me into a weird trance-like state is not some chill lo-fi beats to study to from YouTube or even classical music. It's actually just white static noise. And I mean, who knew that the static noise that comes from an old television could help you hyperfocus and lock in and keep you in a steady state of flow? But I mean, it works, so don't knock it until you try it. It activates some part of your brain that makes you zone in and gets rid of all of the noise around you. It's actually really incredible. I suggest you give it a go. I've left my favorite 10-hour static noise song linked below on Spotify if you want to get freaky one day and try it out for yourself. And finally, weird focus hack number 3, the Post-it note alternative software. If you're like me, you probably have about 101 things to do every single day, and you develop this weird anxiety that you always are forgetting something every time you have a spare second to breathe. You feel overwhelmed with a project because there are so many things that need to get done and they're all your responsibility. Or you start one task over here and the completion of this task requires you to do another task that requires you to fix this small thing over here that needs you to fix this other thing over here for it all to work, and before you know it, the main task is no closer to being complete and you've just wasted the whole day. Sound familiar? I know it happens to me all the time. So your ability to focus on the task at hand and not get distracted is imperative if you want to grow your business and get anything done. And the best way I've ever found is to use the Post-it note alternative software, commonly known as Trello. Now, for those that don't know, Trello is a Kanban board to-do list style software that has paid options but is 100% free. And you can create lists, add notes, labels, and assign it to different members in your team. But I don't use any of that stuff. I just use it like a to-do list. Anytime I have a task I need to do, it goes straight onto Trello. And then I can forget about it, let it go from my brain, freeing up my mental bandwidth for the task that I'm focusing on right now. Or if I have a big project made up of a bunch of little tasks, first I'll brain dump everything into Trello, prioritize the tasks in order of importance, and then just work down the list, dragging each task that I complete into the done column. Now again, this might not sound revolutionary, but it has been the single biggest needle mover for me to just get more stuff done and stay focused, without having to make massive changes in my life or my habits. And look, I'm not getting paid to say this, but I challenge you to go and download Trello for free for yourself and see how peaceful it becomes once you just remove all this clutter and noise from your brain that could be holding you back from attacking those really important tasks and staying hyper focused. So those are the 3 weird ways that I use to hyper focus that you might be able to use for yourself no matter what project you're working on. It takes very little to no effort to get started, so I highly suggest you pick one or all 3 of those and crack on right away. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to subscribe down below because you'll get notified when the next one gets released. And lastly, check out this video on the screen to see the 7 psychological ways that you can influence anyone to give you more money, pulled straight from the most famous book on influence ever written. Click it. Click it.